Right here I'm standing next to Phil from TT Games. So good to see you.
Thanks very much, thanks.
We'll talk about a very special new game. It's Marvel Superheroes 2. So please tell us about it.
So, Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 is a direct sequel to Lego Marvel Superheroes. We're really excited to be able to talk about this game, and it's actually coming out this week. What's great for us is it's a direct sequel, so it's an original storyline, some brilliant characters, brilliant locations within Marvel World, and we actually have a big bad guy, a guy called Kang. Kang's a time traveller. So what's great about that is we get to go to some amazing locations. You get to go to places like the Wild West, ancient Egypt, medieval England, Asgard, Sakaar, Xandar, New York, kind of Manhattan. And it gets to all these locations actually end up being one giant open world in a place called Chronopolis. So Kang's kind of domain is this place called Chronopolis, and he's ripped all of these locations out of time and space to put it together. So when you kind of playing through the story, you get to go to these amazing locations and then also have this huge open world to explore.
That is really great because, you know, when you're like me, I'm father. I build a lot of with Lego bricks at home, so I don't have time to play hours and hours. So you have really to explore a free world as well, right?
Yeah, very much so. If you want to jump in and kind of have an explore, you can do that. So once you've kind of played through the story, if you sit there and go, actually, I want to run off, I want to do a couple of races, I want to save some civilians, you get to do that and kind of do a little bit of bite-sized gameplay, and then you can keep coming back. So then at some point you'll go, you know what, I want to jump back into the story. There's a path that you'll be able to follow that will explain that where you need to go, jump straight back into the story and carry on your adventure.
So really great is you can just choose, for example, a car, and then you can start to race. So you don't have to find the car, just stand there anywhere.
Yeah, very much so. So if you've unlocked a car, at any point, if you then want to kind of make that into the world, you can do that. You bring up the character grid, you switch it to the vehicle grid, and then at any point you just drop that car in, it builds right in front of you, and you can jump in and drive off. So if you get to a race and it's sit there and saying, oh, I need to get a truck, you can drop a truck into the world, jump in it, drive off, do the race. It's kind of really kind of instant access gameplay.
And what is really awesome, you just have shown us the game, that you have kind of, I wouldn't say hundreds, but there are endless characters because you can customize your own superhero in the game.
Yep, very much so. So character customizer, we really wanted to go deep with it and have kind of a huge set of features for players. So what we've done is we've redone the entire thing. So not only do you get to kind of customize the look of your character, and by the look of your character I mean what the hair looks like, different colours, different hair pieces, different textures, different bodies. You can customise arms individually, legs individually, really mix and match, and then choose all of the powers and abilities you want them to have. So if you want them to have teleport, you can do that. If you want them to have flight, if you want them to have kind of shoot blue electricity from their hands, you can do that. If you want them to shoot fire from their eyes, you can do that, and kind of really make it your own person, and then really kind of go deep with it, and then you get to have that as your own version of the character, which you can then share with your friends and go, hey, look how cool my character is.
So this is really awesome. This game will be available for the PC, PS4, Xbox One, and of course our favorite, the Switch, right?
Yep, Nintendo Switch. We love the Nintendo Switch, and
yeah.
That's actually great that you're a big fan, because we have the support for 2 players, but with single Joy-Cons. So straight away you can kind of disconnect your Joy-Cons, give it to a friend, and then start playing in co-op.
Awesome. So 2 last questions for you. We're from the Lego website, kind of zusammengebaut, and we built a lot of. Are you a builder too, kind of Phill?
I am, but I have no ability to use the imagination to kind of build free building. I'm a sit down with my instructions from a Lego movie. I'm Emmett at the beginning of the film rather than Emmett at the end of the film. But yeah, I love it. I've got some fantastic models, and my desk at work is actually a sea of minifigures that are just kind of cluttering everything up. But I love it.
And now the last question is, and your answer will show us if we're going to be friends in the future. Captain America or Iron Man? Now it's up to you.
That's really difficult. I'm going to say Iron Man, but I'm going to say Iron Man from the Old West. So.
Okay, but we're good. Thank you so
perfect.
much.
Thank you.
Superheroes 2 will be out very soon, this week, and for Switch in December.
Yep, very much.
And now we have to say something like goodbye.
See you later.